after signing the Germano-Douala Treaty. In 1884, the German Empire focused on expanding its influence into the interior of Cameroon. By the early 1900s, German colonial forces encountered increasing resistance from various indigenous groups as they pushed deeper into the territory. The Mpaw Manku War of 1908. The Bayang people, who inhabited the Mamfe area in the southwestern region of Cameroon, fiercely resisted German attempts to exert control over their territory. The conflict is known in Cameroonian history as the Mpaw Manku War. The uprising was precipitated by several grievances. Trade interference. German interference in trade between the Calabar and Mamfe peoples in the Cross River Basin spurred the Calabar people to incite the Mamfe people to revolt. Forced labor. The Germans' policy of forced labor, particularly their insistence on planting palm trees for palm oil and kernels, at the expense of traditional palm wine production, angered the Bayang people. Labor exploitation. The Mamfe people resented being forced to serve German traders as porters and carriers. Taxation. The imposition of taxes by the Germans was deeply unpopular among the Mamfe people. Cultural insensitivity. The immoral behavior of some German workers and traders toward the Mamfe women fueled further hatred for the Germans. In 1908, after the Germans had imposed harsh penalties on those who defied their order of felling of palm trees for palm wine.
You all know why you've been summoned here today. The German Empire has decided that it is in your best interest for progress that the palm trees in your lands are put to better use. The production of palm oil and kernels shall take precedence over the palm wine.
Our people have used these palms for generations, not just for wine, but for ceremonies too. What you ask strips away our traditions and our way of life.
Traditions are well and good, Chief Tambe, but they do not fill the coffers of a modern empire. The palm trees you cherish must be felled and replaced with those that yield oil, a resource far more valuable than your primitive wine.
No, you speak of value, yet you do not value our lives, our culture. The policies you impose breed nothing resentment and anger among my people.
Let me be clear, Chief Tambe. Any resistance to this policy will be met with swift and severe punishment. You will comply, or you will face the might of the German Empire. You are subjects of the Kaiser now. You will do as you are told. This discussion is over. Defaulter will face the consequences. From this day, all trade affair with the people of Calabar must pass through our office for proper authorization. Any defaulter to any of the new policy will face the wrath of the German Empire. Soldiers, let's go.
Look at what the Germans are doing. These Germans show no respect for our ways. They disrobe our trade with the Nigerians that we have enjoyed since the days of our forefathers. Forced labor, now our dignity. No, we cannot let this continue.
For Tambi, what do you think we should do? You know the Germans have superior weapons. It will be very difficult for us to defeat them. It's almost impossible for them.
Our strength lies in our unity.
This triggered the immediate cause of the Mpaw Manku War. Chief Tambe, who was the leader of the Basangabang village, mobilized the locals with traditional weapons, including spears, Dane guns, sharpened stones, and cutlasses.
Tonight we stand on the edge of history. The Germans believe they can come to our land and command our lives as if we were their slaves. They see us as weak, divided, and easy to conquer, but they do not know the strength of our spirit. Remember, this battle is not just about weapons. It is about our land, our ancestors, and the future of our children. The Germans fight for power and greed. We fight for our very survival. Tonight, we will send a message that will echo through the ages. We may fall, but the Bayang people will rise again and again. The Germans will learn that we are not a people to be trampled upon. They will learn that the blood of warriors flows in our veins. May the spirits of our ancestors be with us. Tonight, we fight for freedom. We fight for Bayang.
They launched an attack on the German station in Mamfe, killing Commander von Puckler-Limbert, who was enforcing the unpopular palm tree policy. However, after a fierce fighting, the Germans, with their superior weapons, ultimately overpowered the natives. As a result of the German victory, Chief Tambe was captured, humiliated, and exiled to Boda Island.
You come to our land, take our trees for your own benefit, and force our people into servitude. Did you think we would not resist? You bring only death and suffering to us. But know this, even as you defeat us today, the spirit of the Bayang will never die.
Some captured natives were conscripted and forced to work as plantation laborers in Victoria. The revolt resulted in the deaths of many Mamfe natives, some of whom drowned while attempting to escape across the river to Nigeria. The strained relationship between the Germans and the Mamfe people persisted, leading to further hostilities, including the death of a German officer Gloning in 1908. This conflict also prompted some Mamfe people to flee to Nigeria in search of refuge.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share to helps us reach a wider audience, so we'll continue to bring you more exciting and entertaining content regularly.